play some games for a while before let time for people to kick in and come join the stream. We are fighting against Strom. Definitely going first, and this is Cressida. Alright, so this is a keep. Whew. First game of the day, very early. You need to snap ourselves into it and make sure that we don't do poorly. The rest, we should be good. Just think things a bit. Yeah, alright. Alright. Okay, so we have an opponent. We are on the play. Going in with a Brave. And what this is clear. I can only assume that our opponent will be playing Might Singers and Dreamweavers, so we want to be able to answer. To have a way to deal with... Whoa! This is very aggressive. To have a way to deal with Dreamweavers, so... first we're going to get Sapphire here. Sadly, we don't have any other plays, so we're just going to pass a turn. If our Brave lives one turn, that's going to be everything we need. Else we'll start getting a bunch of damage in, and it's not really great. But second troll, please don't fireball. Okay, that works. Take two. If we draw a resource, we can Master Moss. I think this is where this is going. We're going to transmogrify the Tusker, or should we wait? I think we don't wait. We're going to have to use all our resources if we get the Master Moss here, and he doesn't have any accelerant for turn 3 Weaver yet, so we drew the resource that we needed. So here this will be Diamond, and going for turn 3 Master Moss to stabilize. That should do the trick for now. Next turn, we might just, depending on what happens, might just decide to take a hit. Next turn is the Dreamweaver turn, so we want to make sure that the Master Moss is still there. I can only assume that against this deck, Master Moss is a problem. It doesn't really have a way to deal with it. Yeah, he's likely sporting Crackling Bolts or Fireballs, so we're not blocking. Also, we're going to get lower in HP, which is not necessarily a bad thing, since we're playing Adjudicator next turn. So, hey Vatel Remains, how are you doing, sir, this morning? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so here we're not attacking. We'd like to get the next wild card, next wild threshold here for Crackerzor on the following turn. I think we play the Shard first for a wild threshold. We now have less cards than our opponent, so we can use Brave and Adjudicator. He'd have to play 2 quick action for us not to draw a card. Sadly, we're not gaining health, but drawing 2 cards here is very important. Just continue to fuel the deck and pass the turn. We're not attacking yet, we're now into Dreamweaver range, so we really want to have a blocker for Dreamweaver. This is a lot of aggression. Since we have Crocozor next, we might be blocking if he attacks. Right there, the best. I think we're trading Crocozor for his 2 trolls. And attack with the Adjudicator. I think this is the sensible thing to do, and we can even Arcane Focus this turn. So just enter combat with the Adjudicator. Kill the 2 trolls before they become a bigger problem. And you can only play 1 Ruby action, so they become 5/5. We trade a Crocozor for these 2, but then we solved a very big problem and we still have the Master Moss. I feel that this is worth it. So we're going to go Crocozor, get rid of the 2 trolls. And yeah, that should work. That should work. Alright, so getting rid of these. Still have a big blocker that he has a lot of problem dealing with, and we win. So turn 3, Retro Master Moss, holding the crown, into Adjudicator, into Croc, won the game. Upi is playing trolls. So Cressida, Ruby Wild, trolls. Okay, so this is what we're up against. We want the big blockers. We want the these things. I believe that the game will go very, very fast. I like the Trickster. They block well. We do want Prize Fall, and I kind of like the Dreamweaver Ancients over the Crow Feather, just to put more pressure back on our opponent, keeping the Dingler. So we have 3 Transmogrifies and 2 Prize Fall. We go in with the Dreamweaver to put pressure back on him. I think that works fine. Do we want the other Adjudicator? We might want the other Adjudicator over something else. I like the Crocs here. The other Adjudicator. No, I think we're going to stabilize with our early drops and some amount of removal. So let's go with the Dreamweavers. I like this versus aggressive deck because they tend to be, even if we're on the back foot by turn 4 or 3 or 5, you know, when we get in a free hit with the Dreamweaver, and then it creates a blocker, and then yeah, you know, we can chum block, and he's in a position where he can't really just let the Dreamweaver roam. I use it for both. It is extremely flexible game 1. It does so many things for our deck, really. It deals with any big threats on the opposing side, Vampire Kings, anything, right? Anything that is troublesome, it deals with. We have a bunch of early threats, like 1 cost, 2 cost, and 3 cost. You know, using Buccaneer into a Crow Feather is just insanely good. You bounce their troop. The next turn you transform your Buccaneer into a 3/3 flight troop and start attacking, and you have the other one. So that puts a lot of pressure. I really like Crow Feather. Depending on what I face, I often side them for something else, but I really like them main deck. They do a ton of work. Hi there, Eldrakaras. How are you doing today, sir? Okay, so now this is a slow end, but we do have a Master Moss, and this is really important against this deck, so this is why I kept it. We've got a Dreamweaver on turn 5, and we've got a bunch of Arcane Focus. So turn 2, we're going to go very deep to find, ideally with the first Arcane Focus, we find a Brave, so that we can turn 3 Master Moss. That would be the ideal situation. If we don't, we'd like to find Buccaneer, and we got a Buccaneer. So let's just Arcane Focus first, maybe let him think that we're out of shards. This is perfect. We're going to play the Wild Shard and then use the other one. Next turn we Buccaneer something. I like the other Buccaneer here. That means we can deal with a lot of things that our opponent's doing. Champion choice here for this list. There's two reasons. This is a very grindy deck that often go beyond the mid game. It can win relatively quickly most of the time, but it has a strong late game. So I like having a Winter Moon to bring things back from the crypt. Also, this is a more or less a soft counter to Hero Fall, as Hero Fall's target goes into the crypt, so you can shuffle it back into the deck, and that way that nullifies most of the decks on Hero Falls beyond Destroy a Troop, right? So this is another thing. So right there, we're not, into a bunch of pressure, but I do like Buccaneer over the Might Singer of Ages, just to have a blocker. He might be playing Speed Troop, he might be playing Matriarch of Flame, and I like to have the Chum blocker handy in this case. So we're going to go with the and here we don't have anything that works out of diamond, but we still get the diamond. We've got some removal, we've got the Adjudicator that would be very strong, and we want to make sure, depending on the pressure that we earn for next turn, we might go Might Singer, Wide Shard instead of Rat Road Master Moss. But next turn, this turn we're in Dreamweaver range, so this is a bit tricky. No Dreamweaver, but Mama Yeti here is a big deal. Okay, so we're definitely going with Rat Road Master Moss next. Scout the Wild. Okay, he's trying to find the deck, so definitely going with Master Moss here and a Brave. Do we trade a Max Singer and a Buccaneer? We could go Might Singer. No, that doesn't work. I think we'll just go Master Moss here. Because if we play his Dreamweaver, we still want to block with the Master Moss and let it slide with the 5 here. And next turn we attack. We don't have a resource for next turn though. We could... yeah, I don't think we have a choice here. We just play the Master Moss. Keep the Buccaneer in. If he only attacks with the Mama Yeti, we double block. Just for any, to soak any crushing blows. Okay, so now that's a 6/6. We clearly double block. If he has a burn, that's going to be a pain. But yeah, Buccaneer already did his thing at this point, so crushing blow it is. So we're taking 1. We have a Muscling in play. Do we go Dreamweaver here? We need an answer to Mama Yeti right now. This is the biggest thing we need. So first we're going to go check to find an answer. We did. Alright, so that works. I think here we're supposed to play... just play a Brave. And keep Right's Fall open. Alright. So we're getting... we should be able to do something here. Still have the Dreamweaver in the pocket, so that's very good. If he plays Dreamweaver with the Sync Troll on the board, it will be 4 defense, so we can Price Fall it. Okay, so it's going for the... We're chump blocking the Trickster, the Tusker here. Are we? Yeah, we are. There's no way we're not blocking the Tusker. Alright. What do you do? Crushing blow again. Soul of battle, yes. Yes. Resolve. Anything else? No. Okay. That Pride's Fall just saved our lives. And if we manage to trade the Musling with the Tusker, that would be so great for us. We're clearly in for a Dreamweaver turn next turn. That should stabilize us pretty well. Perfect. Alright. Alright. Is this a Dreamweaver turn, or is this a Buccaneer, Might Singer Alindra, Might Singer of Aegis, a Brave turn? I think we're going with the Dreamweaver enchant first. And next turn we keep the resource for next turn for maximum value on the Might Singer. So we're going to dump our hand next turn. There's a chance he killed a Dreamweaver enchant as well, so let's just keep our options open for now. At the very least we can play a Alling Brave if we feel that we need to. Yeah, that's right. So we get a 3/3 out of the deal. Oh, I guess we're playing a resource now. Yeah, there's no way we're not playing a resource, right? Let's just get... I'm getting the other Sapphire Threshold here just because of Mass Polymorph Dingler. Alright, that works. We're not playing the Alling Brave just yet, though. Just yet. We're trading the Root Dancer with a Sting Troll. I have no problem trading here. No problem at all. Soul of Battles, that would have been a lot of damage. It's still a lot of damage though. We'd like to see an Adjudicator. We're going to Buccaneer next turn. Okay, so now we're in a very good spot. Let's just attack with the Dreamweaver for 6. Alright, it works. Ta-da! Wow, Battle Beetle when this attack gains 1 resource and it can fly. Alright, so we win. Yeah!